Welcome to this space. This is Shoney from Blckmediapodcast.
And this is Brother D from Blckmediapodcast.
Hey, we got all black movies.
All black TV.
And all black content. We want you to subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Hit that
Black
bell.
Media Podcast. You guys got it. Let's go.
Black Media Podcast. Woo.
Hey, yo.
Here we go. We're back. Some people are coming from a remote location, undisclosed remote location, where they are devouring some dead animal of some sort. We don't know what it is, though.
Don't worry about it. The animal has been prayed for. Literally, P-R-E-Y and P-R-A-Y. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, y'all. We're going to jump into this conversation. We want to talk about The Shy.
Yeah. One of
Season
the
7.
best black shows out here today. Just want to get them their props. Let people know what time it is with that, because that's very important for the people to know that.
Definitely. All right, so we're going to share our screen real quick, you guys.
Yeah, there
So we
they
have
go.
it back there. There they go. The awesome cast of this. Well, some of the people of The Shy. These are more like the arch nemesis of The Shy.
Yeah, how about that? Tony Childs. No, I'm playing. Lady Maid, Duda.
My girlfriend. I'm like, they went back and got the girl from Girlfriends. She's actually played in a couple of different movies, but our favorite is Lynn Whitfield because she plays in a lot of things.
Yeah. Captain Crazy plays in a lot of stuff.
It's Captain Crazy.
She is crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's so funny.
Yep, but this supposed to be the finale, the series finale. This last I think 6 or 7 episodes that's coming out, but you never know.
Yeah, they really need to bring it back. I feel like every time the show gets good, it just gets taken. It's horrible. It's like,
Yeah. Every time everything comes full circle, and something that you really like and it's consistent, it's like it. People lose and they just say, "Oh well, we're gonna stop it. We don't want to do it no more. Let's end on a high note." But I think that this show actually has at least 2 or 3 more years in. I really do. That's what it seems
definitely.
like.
I feel like this show is just getting started. Just
Yeah,
getting started.
yeah. So, but we love it, and it's picking back up after a lot has happened. Oh God.
Well, let's talk about it. So,
Yeah, I
what
know.
happens is
I looked up.
everybody
I
wants to
was looking
take.
down at my notes, and they
Oh yeah,
disappeared. But here I come anyway.
it's all good. Everybody wants to take Duda out. This is every daggone season, okay? But they really want to take Duda out now because
Yeah.
the character played by Lynn Whitfield is Rob's mother, who is Robin, who is dating Tiffany, who is the ex of Emmett. So, anyways, Emmett, Rob kind of worked together. Well, they weren't trying to work together, but it kind of happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there was Trig. I think Trig was on the last scene. He showed up too, but he walked away. He ended up walking away. He ain't shoot Duda or do anything to Duda. But Emmett ends up calling Duda. This is what makes it crazy. Emmett calls Duda on the phone to set up us meet. And so he already, they got him like butt out.
Yeah.
In this whole plan. He's out in the plan. So anyway, so he goes, he doesn't show up. Duda shows up. And then what happens is Rob takes a shot, but Rob doesn't make the shot. And you know what happens? Yeah, you know what happens when someone's crazy. That needs to be done away with. If you don't take the shot, they're coming for you next. And so that's where we are with season 7, episode 1.
They actually tried to get closer, and when he got closer, and that's when he subsequently gets shot and has to go to the hospital, and he was in a coma. And from there, it was just really pretty much a thing where it leads now to where we're coming in now, this episode that we're here when he wakes up. But Duda is like, you know, that was a gauntlet that was thrown. You know, somebody tried to take your life. He's ready to take all of them out. And
Do to take anybody out anytime.
huh?
Do to just angry.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was born angry. He was born angry. He yeah, he was the baby that slapped his mother. Yeah, so I mean, but everybody wants to do that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has. I mean, after this episode, it came in with some really loose, colorful writing. I love the name calling, the exchange, because that's also a part of us as Black folks. And you know, sit your $5 behind down before I make change. That's going way back to New Jack City. I said big shout out to Jack City. Then Martin used it in one of his episodes. So I just really love it. But yeah, but dude is on a tear. And the
Right.
thing about him is that he's reckless. He'll kill his own people if he's angry. And that's
He killed his own mother. Okay.
yeah.
Who
That's
knows? He might
the
have.
kind of cat he is. And it's like, I don't see how people work for cats like him. So he's now looking for several of those cats. He's looking for oh man.
Well, even before that. So the crazy thing about Judah is that Judah actually thought that he was going to be this, like, before this all happens in the previous season. He thinks he's going to be this great competition and still also be the underlord. And he just gets the same revelation back to him each time that he can't have the best of both worlds. He's only an underlord. So
Yeah. I'm just trying to. They will not give me what I'm asking for. I tell you, I'm having a night already. I'm having a night.
that's all right. We
guys.
don't have to have a night. So here we go. So
Let's go. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and pop in. Just do your
yeah.
thing.
So the scene breaks off. Everybody's trying to figure out what happened to Rob because Rob ends up getting shot. It breaks off with him in the hospital, and his mother, who's played by Lynn Whitfield, has a great idea to move him to another room, which was smart because Judah would be looking for him or whoever it is that was shooting at him. So we had this one guy, and he'll find who the guy is, but it's this one guy who's like wants to be Judah's right arm, and he's not any arm, or left or right. He's just a soldier, pretty much.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. Yeah, he wasn't there when Judah got shot at. So Judah's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "Where are you?" And or where were you? And so that's raising a question in this particular scene. The other thing that's happening in this scene is Emmett is having to talk with his dad, and this is where you can chime in. Emmett is having a talk with his dad and his mom because mom's just now finding out what's been going down, and he's trying to figure out because him and Keisha have been arguing. You know, she said, "You got to secure us. You got to make sure we're safe." And all of these things, I guess, and so now he's faced with decisions and kind of out there by himself, really.
Yeah, well, Emmett made the mistake. See, whenever you gonna do something, Emmett has this. He got more mouth than he got action, and by him calling Duda, telling Duda what he was gonna do to him, that's like a key no. You know what I mean? And even if the hand comes in, it's all right. There it is. The return of the hand. It only took me to be in an undisclosed area for the hand to come out. But
it's looking mighty tanned as well.
He's coming after him, and so Emmett subsequently goes to his dad and starts to whine, like, hey, Dad, blah blah blah, I need help. And the only thing I didn't like that I found questionable is that you and I talked about it, but it's the fact that the last time Duda came at Emmett or just was doing business with Emmett, the dad stepped in and was telling Duda like, yo, I'll take you out, you do anything to my son. And now the son actually is in a real peril, because Duda wants to kill him, and the dad gives him some third-hand advice. And I'm like, I said, that's not like indicative of what you did the last time. So I'm really thinking like what's going on? I don't like that in the writing, but nevertheless, they sticking together as a family because they let the mom know. and the mom is flipping out. So it's really interesting how this is starting to break down. Everybody's mad at Duda because Duda's on a tear. So he's mean to everybody. He called one of his bulls block face. Get your mouth. he had the other bull. He was ready to choke his other man out. And the reason why he wasn't with them that night, he said, "Where were you?" Because he met with Lady May, which is
she called him
I not call Lady May. Yeah, I know Lynn Whitfield. But I know she's not Lynn Whitfield or Lady May in this show. I gotta get my names right. But she
with Rob's mother.
Rob's mother. There you go. She was with Rob's mom.
Rob's mother.
And the thing about it is this, because she's trying to recruit him into an army of her own. But I really think that she's conniving. I think that she'll kill dude for real, and just
she want him killed. She want him killed. That's why she paid her. That was crazy to me. She paid her own son. He was like, "Can I get 50,000, Mike? I get 50,000." She's like, "I'm gonna give you 100,000. You find out who killed him and you killed him."
Yeah, but I'm talking about the young
she
boy
vicious.
too. I think she want the young boy killed. I think she don't want no loose ends from anything from Duda in there, because I think she probably feel like that they'll come back on her.
Right.
So it's really
Tiff,
it's really interesting.
Tiff is going to be like a rising queen pin. Tiff is going to be like a rising queen pin because now she's got this new product and all these things. But before we even jump into all the new product stuff, let's talk about this: the rising of the transition of relationships. So we got a couple things happening. Transitioning of relationships. We have Jake and Emma, who are shifting apart because Emma is now liking this young lady who is a rapper, who is the sister of Bacardi.
Yeah.
We have Bacardi by himself. His girlfriend, I don't know where she at. And then what's the other relationship shift that we have? We got Keisha and Emmett. That they went from like lovey-dovey in the beginning to now they're turning into Tiff and Emmett. Arguing all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, they're getting to know each other, and it's a new horizon now. It's a lot going on in a relationship that's really not healthy. So I can see why it's unstable. She wants to be stable because she already, with Emmett, she already suffered a kidnapping, a part of a kidnapping for like she was.
She got trauma. Yeah, she got trauma.
A lot of stuff unresolved. You know what I mean? She's raising babies that's not hers. So it's a lot going on with that,
A lot. Yeah.
You got to be sensitive to it. But on that same note, she has to know that she can't act recklessly because she can find that dude who used to be her man.
That's going to be the missing piece, I think. That's what's going to save Emmett's life because I think they're going to try to send him when the other dude going to die at some point.
Oh yeah, I really think it's going to be Duda who dies. I really do. I think it's going to be Duda.
I think both.
Huh?
I think both because we saw on the episode he always tried to come across as the hard guy, but Duda stepped to him. He was a little weak, little teeny like little boy, breaking down.
But we heard Rob's mom say, "You want anything done, you got to do it yourself." I said, "Lord, they done called on crazy." And she crazy. She that next level crazy, so it's going to really be some next level stuff going on with this. I'm excited with that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so here's the thriller scene. The thriller scene that happens in this particular episode. There's a shootout. This is what causes it all to get real. And at Papa, and all of them are in the shop eating. Jake, all of them. And the other guy who wants to be Duda's right hand or left hand or whatever, he decides to do a shootout. Now, no one gets hit, thankfully, but it was stupid because Duda's like, "Oh, I don't go shooting up my own establishments."
Exactly.
He's like, "This is why you're not in charge."
Yeah, that was hilarious. And, he was like, nobody got hurt. They're like, yeah, whatever, man. Look, you can't just be going up shooting up my place. Now people are going to be scared to go there. I'm losing money. He don't understand that.
But it actually worked out, even though I mean, thankfully, no one got shot, but that was actually a blessing in disguise in this sense. He was already thinking about getting rid of Emmett last season.
Oh yeah.
So Emmett, this in this episode is saying, "Hey, you need me. I'm worth it. You need me out in the front." So after that shooting, he really do need somebody out in the front because, we have to see how it's going to play. Either people going to say, "Well, you was out in the front. We still got shot at," or "I felt safe because of you." We're not really sure how it's going to play out, really.
Yeah, because that's right, and the reason why, if anyone listen, the people listening, if anyone wondering why it's safe to use Emmett opposed to other people, is because everybody really knows that dude is a gangster. They know it, but they don't. It's like one of those things I know, but I don't care to know. You know,
Yeah, nobody
so
talks about it.
yeah, exactly. So they saying, well, but because if Emmett shows up dead or gone, they're gonna be like, I'm really not going there because what if he kills his right hand man or somebody he's in business with, what are you gonna do to me next? So he knows that it is more advantageous for me to keep Emmett alive, especially with me trying to expand that business and use it as a money laundering type thing. So
Yeah,
it's
I don't
really
know if he knows it.
huh?
I don't know if he knows it. I hope he does.
Well, it knows what that is good to keep him alive.
Yeah, I think that's what Emmett's trying to prove to him right now, but I don't know if he knows it yet. He feels like
Oh
I can
yeah,
get anybody in the front.
but he pretty much said, yeah, well, I keep you along as long as you do what I say. So he wants to make Emmett one of his henchmen, in the midst of it, because Emmett was more like a scary partner. Now he wants him to be his flunky. So that's where they
All right,
are
so
with it.
so speaking of that, what's going to happen with Jake? Because Jake is making a dope design line and want to do this guy's go in his shop, and he's shopping around. He's like, this dope, and they always looking for new opportunities to pass their dirty money through. So he gives him a wad of cash, and Jake, who should know better, takes the cash.
Yeah, yeah. That's another part of the writing that got on my nerves. Now, I would attest it to him being a child, but Jake has been through too much with losing his brother, and now you know what I mean. The first guy who was raising him. Now the next brother comes in. It's a lot going on with him. I said, for you to take that money, dude, it just didn't make sense to me. It's like you're not opening up a store with 20 grand, dude. You can't open up a store. You're using your home as the store. So fine. So you get what I'm saying? So it just doesn't make any logical sense to me how they wrote that in there. But nevertheless, it's there. And I'm like, dude, but
Right,
we all do crazy things when we're young. But to take 2 racks, or I'm sorry, 20 racks.
20 racks.
Yeah, 20 racks from basically a stranger.
Right.
I'm like, is your head on straight?
Yeah, that's not smart. Do you think that even if the other guy who gave him the 20 racks, if say he dies, say
Hmm.
he didn't tell Duty yet that he gave Jake these racks,
Yeah.
do you think because Duda sees Jake rising up that he's gonna know that it's from his money, or is that a threat to Emmett? Now, because Emmett is one of his businesses, but if Jake's business start really taking off like that, he gonna say, "Well, I don't need you no more."
Well, I
Because
think
I'll
dude,
make Jake launder for me. And
but
Jake ain't
see,
gonna have no choice.
but remember, Duda was still like a pseudo godfather to that boy. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Yeah, but he roughed him
sure.
up one time. He roughed him up one time.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but I'm saying, but men do that. But they do though. But so I don't know if he would like correlate the two, because that guy, he does so much stuff back and forth, without due to knowing. He's always in the middle of something. So I don't, I just think he probably think that, oh, maybe he's on a come up right now. But
Okay.
um but he
Or
probably
do
be dumb
you
enough to go tell him that he got, you know, that he
or
got the
or or
money, then he
maybe
can
they're
get the
telling
fuck out.
us that dude is gonna die and that this guy's gonna be the next guy and then Jake's gonna be under his thumb. And he has no loyalty to Jake.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He has no reason to have any loyalty to Jake. That
Yeah.
guy is a killing machine. You get what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
he's not really like front material. He's not
No,
front material. I
but
don't know if they would write him in like. I mean,
but see, this is what I think though. I think, but see, he's sneaky. He's sneaky, and if he kills Duda off, or if something happens to Duda, maybe not by his hand, then I don't know. Something can actually. I believe that he would try to step in, but but Blockface, who killed Papa's dad, I think that he would try to, like, maybe create it like a two-head snake. Like, they think they got one thing, he think he got another, and maybe it'd be like rivals like that for that, part of of
yeah,
Chicago.
he's the closest one that could be ahead. He's more level headed.
Yeah.
And this is where Keisha would come in as a little coin toss between him
Mm-hmm.
because
Yep.
he made a little statement to Bakari because Bakari wants to get out of this life, and so he made a little statement to him that dreams don't come true. And I think his dream was he really did really want to be with Keisha, and Emmy got Keisha now, so it's like he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, they may do something drastic and maybe
yeah,
something happen to the baby, and she end up going with the guy because she may feel more safe with him, the old boyfriend, Blockface.
mm,
You know what I mean? Maybe she'll end up going. We don't. It, you know, that is a possibility, and that's the thing that keeps that whole
yeah,
circle just keeps turning like that.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because we didn't expect her to be trafficked. We didn't expect none of that. The other seasons, that was like
none of
random.
none of it, and then you got confused little Gemma taking advice from her daddy's girlfriend.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
which is crazy. Talking about, oh, go explore, man. You don't tell nobody to explore with their bodies, man.
She gonna
Yeah,
get STD.
STD. She can get AIDS. She can get she can get it.
Oh yeah, hey, that's STD. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. You
that
said
stuff
STD is
can
light work.
take you out, man. And see that I always say when I hear people say stuff like that, go and explore. That's what I did. I was like, see, I can tell you have no kids because you would not tell your children go ahead and explore. Get out of here. No one with a baby would do that. So,
You got that
um,
right. Not in this world, too. That's
yeah, and,
crazy.
and that's why remember the dad, put both his foot, like, well, metaphorically in her behind when he was like, no, that's my daughter.
Yeah,
She
for
ain't
the
gonna just
dress.
like go
For the
explore.
dress. She ain't dressing like you. Oh wait, what?
I know she was like, hey, I dress like that. He was like,
She
that's
looks
different.
like me.
You my
My host. Oh
woo.
gosh, girl. Yeah, they
Yeah,
get real up in this show. They get real up in this show. Oh my goodness.
yeah. But it's
Mm,
I'm hyped over it, because once again, it's well written, well acted.
well written. Yes, it is.
It's just like, man, I
There's so
just
many
I
great
just
actors in this. There's so many great actors from kids to
yeah.
adults. It's just like wow in this whole series.
Yeah, and this to
You're
think
right.
like look at Kev and Papa and them.
I miss
Like we
Kev.
we seen, yeah, I know everybody loves Kev. Kev got that personality, man, where you could just he's relatable to everyone. But how these guys came up, and I was laughing when Big Papa he said, "Hey man," he was talking to um
It was a Jake.
his,
Free food.
no his no he was talking
Oh,
about he was talking to his pseudo brother
oh, Bacardi.
Bacardi. Yeah, thank you. He was talking to Bacardi. He said, "Hey man, look, what if something happened to me?" He turned to his podcast. He said, "What would happen to the podcast?" And I love that because it shows that the stuff that his father put in him to be loyal to people is in there. That call for pastoring or for sheep, for being a shepherd to people is in there. And that's what I took from that scene. I was like, man, I said that was a real powerful scene when he said that. He said, something
Right.
happened to me. What
Yeah.
happened to the podcast? I was like,
I
yo.
know. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's a dope quote. Yeah, we got to put that on our page.
Yeah.
I even love the name of his podcast. As soon as ever first watched The Shy, I was like, let me look that up. Is that real? The
Yeah.
pulpit. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. He owns it, man. But I love it
yeah,
though.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So make sure that you guys tune in if you don't. I believe The Shy comes on Sundays. Um,
Fridays. They remember they switched to Friday.
Fridays, my bad. Oops, I watch
Yep.
it sometimes on Sundays. Okay, it comes on Fridays.
Yeah, because it came on Friday Sunday for so many years. Yeah, when they switched it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sure did. Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. They tripping with us. They're like, they want y'all to stay in and be safe. But watch this violence. Let me stop.
I
Um,
know. For those of you who are persecuted for watching it on Sunday, we're gonna put it on Friday, and then you'll be all right. No, but
you be all right. You can go to church. Good free. All right. So, so make sure you guys watch the Shy on Fridays. The new episodes are released, and we're
yeah,
gonna see what's gonna happen on season 7. We're gonna see who wins. Um, who gets taken out, who doesn't get taken out, or what's gonna happen. So I do
amen.
know Emmett is central to season 7. I just seen a lot in the trailer about Emmett. So we know
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be involved in a lot of scenes. Season
Yeah,
7. So make sure y'all go and just, put your little alarms on or whatever the case and watch the show, and make sure you comment below what you thought of episode 1. How did you like the kickoff to it? I thought it had a nice, good kickoff
yeah.
for the first episode of the season. And we'll see you the next time on Black Media Podcast. You guys have fun. Bye. Oh, don't forget to share this live and subscribe.
Yeah,
Bye.
and comment, please, please, please
Yes,
do. Please do.
comment.